I mean, if you were to ask me to make a list of the 5 best college football coaches, he'd be on it. So I don't know, you can't give much higher praise than that. Again, they bring in solid recruits, and they make them into much better players than they were when they first came in. And that's what coaching's about, and they very limited in terms of any off the field issues, any distractions. He has guys on the program doing what they're supposed to do, and they're winning too. So it's, when the sum is greater than the individual parts, and consistently, year in and year out, that's the greatest reflection of what's going on with the coaching staff.
I think it's imperative that people understand that Mark Dantonio is true to his word. I don't think he recruits stars. He recruits the kid. He recruits the person because he knows they're going to be developed and have a good foundation. Well, what do I mean by that? Kids with high character. And I really believe that. And I think when you look at Mark, he's always maximized the talent at Michigan State, but these kids all buy in. And they develop themselves with a great coaching staff, and that's the word on the street from NFL coaches, that they know when they get a kid out of Michigan State, he's going to be well coached, because that's what Mark Dantonio's staff has done over the years. So they know it's a consistent program now, and it's going to continue to get better, because now more talented kids want to go to Michigan State because the word's on the street that they're having a lot of success.
And that's the best part about it, because you've traced the history of Michigan State. You'll see those pockets where things jumped up and then things weren't quite as good. Things jumped up, weren't quite as good. And it's always been a program that people have always thought from the outside in, why aren't they more consistent? Why aren't they competing for more titles? Never have that worry again as long as Mark Dantonio is around. He's going to be there. And I said this last year, I said the Big Ten is never going to be hotter than it is right now, because you remember the image of the conference. It had taken a beating. It was like, the Big Ten's dead. I remember saying, it's not dead. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, yes, right, Ohio State won national title that year. Michigan State, I believe, won the Rose Bowl that year. So everyone came off the deck. Now look at the Big Ten overall, especially the Big Ten East. Rock stars over there. The Big Ten has never been hotter and will compete with anyone in the country, and Mark Dantonio is right in there swinging.
These guys have managed to do this, and we're talking now since 2010. I mean, this has been a very good program since 2010. So I wouldn't expect anything different than them being in the mix for the Big Ten East title, which obviously puts them in the hunt for the Big Ten title and national title consideration every year. I mean, I don't see why anything would change.
Great coaching staff, stability on the coaching staff, everything's set by the leader, Dantonio. He coaches the coaches as well as he coaches the players. They know what their formula is, they know the process to get there, they know how the end results come about, they know what it takes, and they back down from no one.